Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Okay, got this video from Keeping Skepticism Working. I don't know what this gentleman's name is, but he was a resident at Jack Parsons' house with L. Ron Hubbard while Hubbard was there. And I'm not going to share the whole video. I will definitely share in the description box the link. But homeboy was like wanting nothing to do with that Crowley stuff. He knew what was up. He didn't want anything to do with it. And he did not like Hubbard. He said he was in the minority. Everyone was won over by Hubbard's charm. He didn't like him because he saw what a fake fraud he was.
At any rate, there was some particular gospel attached to that. I did peek in on him once or twice, and they were sitting there discussing some metaphysical, but I never really wanted to know too much about it.
Did they used to wear robes? And used to use
yes. Well, the leaders
did. Just describe the picture that you used to see.
They wore just the straight dunce's cap, I call it, the pyramid hat, and
I want you guys to really remember those dunce caps, because I've done other videos on things like this, and I had to start a whole new channel because I kept getting harassed so much by people who like children and people who like blood sacrifices.
The leaders did, and they had various colors, I guess, indicating how high in rank they were and all that sort of thing. I never really got very close or even asked about it. I wasn't that interested. But of course, Hubbard saw it as a great way to get into what Crowley had and what Parsons had.
So he was part of all that group?
Oh, for a while, yeah. I don't know how long he stayed in it, but he hung around for a while, probably just to find out what was going on. I don't know. So
just tell me about what used to happen with the Crowley people at the house and Hubbard's involvement.
Well, they had these big meetings. There weren't too many of them, but they had two pyramids on each, and they had hold all their ceremonies inside that, and they would have incantations, that sort of thing. And of course, there was some requirement in there, which I'm not familiar with. It's that the presence of a virgin at the meetings, or whether her state of dress or what, I didn't know, but I was told that it was generally nude or something.
Okay.
They needed a virgin. So I guess conspiracy theorists were right, huh?
Now, just to sum up, did you like Hubbard? Tell me what you thought of him.
No, I didn't like him almost from the first, but I was fascinated by him because he had so many stories to tell, and he was so charming, but I never believed a word of him. And in contrast to most of the people there who just accepted him as a saint almost.
So, just real quickly, I wish I knew the guy's name here. He knows a lot more than he's letting on, of course, but he was not with all that stuff. And me personally, every time he said metaphysical, he meant something else. But he knew that if he said a different word, that his life might be in danger. So, once again, hubby bubby. Also, too, when he mentioned, I don't know if he used the word charisma, but that was what Hubbard was all about. I love how Dr. Ramani talks a lot about the charisma. I've been watching her for years. She's one of my favorite narcissism experts, and she also is in the field. I believe she's a psychologist. Anyways, danger sign, danger sign, danger sign when you're around a person who's really what they call charismatic. Not that all charismatic people are narcissists. Not all of them are. But I think if they're over the top, that you should be very wary, like Hubbard. And if they are, like Hubbard wanted to start a whole religion and all this insanity, there's more to it. I'm going to go deep as far as my feelings, excuse me, on all what was going on as far as the whole black magic and etc. and the mind control aspect. So this channel is really good. I'm going to go into another video later on, and I hope you guys have a good day or good night wherever you are. Peace.